Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Today we are in the Loganair E-110 again, and we are gonna just do a quick repositioning flight down to Glasgow. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Let me just open up the live chat just to make sure that I'm getting everything all right. Wonderful. Just want to make sure I don't want to miss anything, so happy days. Right, that is there. I can see that quite well. Brilliant. Right, let's jump in. I have set it to early morning just so there's a better chance of actually seeing something. Let's jump into the cockpit. Right, first thing we're going to do is we are going to get the battery on, and then we're going to get the generators on, and the inverters, inertial separation. We're going to get some cockpit lights on as well. We're going to get all the passenger lights on. This is basically like a wee repositioning flight, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. We don't need the anti-collision on just yet. Don't need the taxi or anything else. Right. First step is to listen to the Vatsim Atis, which I really hope is still online, because I've been setting up about five minutes. And Fly Live is already wrong. There we go. Right, so let's tune into the Atis, which today is 121850. So 121850. Nothing. Com1, that's fine. Right, that's a little bit weird. Right, okay, let's try Scottish, which is 1 through 5, 525. So what might be easier if we just do com1, 135, 525. Let's make sure it's coming out of the right source, which it is. That's fine. Okay, let me just do a radio check with Scottish. Scottish Loganair 29 Echo Romeo, radio check on 135, 525.
Logan 29 Echo Romeo, Scottish low readability 5.
5 also, 29 Echo Romeo. Right, cool. Right, so that's fine. I'll just get the text status then. So we got information. Delta. Information Delta.
Golf 86 Alpha November with you.
Right, okay, so we've got a route here.
Golf 86 Alpha November, hello, pass your message. Around 2 miles.
I'm going to put the route into the chat as well.
November, around 2 miles east of Kirkwall, abreast VFR.
Right, so that's fine. That's my voice, nobody wants that. Right. Okay, so we are going off.
868 Alpha, welcome to Emb-110 taxi to the south apron.
Taxi to the south apron, thank you. GV868 Alpha, goodbye.
Right, come on. Right, we're going to sit in front of it, because that'll make all the difference in the world. Right, so we are going direct Glasgow, but I'm going to get clearance first just in case he wants to change it. So we're doing flight plan, Echo Golf Papa Delta to Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot, alternate airport, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. We're going to cruise at 9,000 feet. Direct Glasgow, Papa 600 Perth, Perth 1 Golf arrival into...
Logan 24 Romeo Mike, vectoring for the ILS approach, runway 27, fly heading 020 degrees, descend flight level 80.
Flight heading 020 degrees, descend and maintain flight level 80, expect the ILS for runway 27, Logan 24 Romeo Mike.
Right, let's get the clearance.
Golf Delta Tango route direct Tartan, descend flight level 70.
Redirect Tartan and flight level 50, Delta Tango.
X-ray Hotel 558 from Foxtrot, runway 23, clear takeoff, the wind 220 degrees, 11 knots.
Clear for takeoff, thank you, X-ray Hotel 558.
What stand are we on? We are... Oh, nobody knows. Right, let's jump back in the cockpit then and we'll get our clearance. Scottish Logan Air 29 Echo Romeo with you on the ground at Aberdeen. Information Delta on board. Type is an Embraer 110. Looking to pick up IFR clearance to Glasgow.
Logan 29 Echo Romeo, Scottish Alert clear to Glasgow via the Papa 600 airway. After departure, climb flight level 110, squawk 7015, the QNH at Aberdeen at 1018.
Okay, we're cleared to Perth on the Papa 600 airway. Initial climb at 11,000, sorry, flight level 110, squawking 7015, and QNH is 1018. Logan Air 29 Echo Romeo.
Logan 29 Echo Romeo, negative, the clearance is to Glasgow.
What did I say? Right, that's Glasgow. Logan Air 29 Echo Romeo. What did I say?
Logan
That was
29 Echo
different.
Romeo, correct, your push and starts approved, report ready for taxi.
Wilco 29 Echo Romeo. Wilco. Oh, fucking hate that. Sorry. GLESK. Alright, happy days. Doesn't want to change anything. GLES. Oh no, I've gone past it. GLESK. Happy days. And then from...
X-ray Hotel 558, you're identified outside controlled airspace, report your passing altitude. What service do you require?
X-ray Hotel 558, 800 feet, basic service VFR with an exit to the
Right,
east. if
Glasgow
that's
to
okay,
Papa
X-ray Hotel
600.
558.
What's your basic service you have? You don't need to exit, you're already outside controlled airspace.
Lovely,
to
thank you, X-ray
PTH.
Hotel 558.
Papa 600 to PTH. Where is PTH? There's PTH. And there's Perth 1 Golf. Okay, cool. So I only need to put in Glasgow and PTH.
Scottish Control, very good evening, Shark 3259 with you, Airborne 5600 feet,
P...
just out in Edinburgh.
So we're 325 Dash Scottish Alert, climb down flight level 240.
240, Shark 329.
TH.
Golf Delta Tango, you're a bit high, plan to hold at Tartan to lose some height.
Yeah, we'll hold it Tartan to...
Oh dear. EG? Sure. Cool. That works for me. PTH and then into Glasgow. So we need to do Echo Golf Papa Echo. So we need to go this way.
Scottish Control, Union 953 with your flight.
Scandinavian 953 Scottish Control, roger.
Echo Golf. Papa Foxtrot, sorry.
Scandinavian 953 squawk 2717.
Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go
Squawk 2717.
select approach. And we are looking at the Perth 1 Golf arrival.
Golf Delta Tango, call Edinburgh radar 121.2.
Edinburgh Radio 121.2, Golf Delta Tango.
So looking VOR 05. Nope, that's incorrect. Let me just double check. Check. I'm going Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. So we are looking at winds are 2408 knots. Sorry. So we'd be looking at runway 23. We're just going to set up the VOR. We don't need anything else. Come on.
Look in 24 Romeo Mike 33 track miles, descend to altitude 2000 feet. The QNH is a 1014.
We'll cancel that. Clear. Right, let's just get it up and then we can sort that in the flight. So we're gonna get propellers up.
2,000 feet, QNH 1014, and that's copied for 32 track miles.
We're gonna get the anti-collision light on. Happy days. We are then going to get We're gonna get all started because we've been given the all clear to push and start. So we're gonna pre-plan a pushback just because you might want us to push from Aberdeen. And to be honest, I'm not sure if Logan Air do just taxi from stand at Aberdeen. So we've got the choice to push and start. So we're going to go. Request pushback. Right. Happy. Oh shoot! I need to put my squawk in 7015.
Okay to have a block altitude of 1,000 to 2,000
7015.
to account for rising land level.
Make sure it's 558. You're outside control airspace. As long as you maintain outside control airspace, you can do as you please.
Oh, lovely, thank you. Exit 558.
7015. Brilliant. And oh, we're already squawking Charlie. Don't think we want to do that. If we release the parking brake, are we going to start?
Scottish Shadow, Jersey 117 X-ray, passing 5,100.
Right, let's get engine 2 on the
Jersey
go.
117 X-ray, Scottish control. Hello, climb down flight level 310, route direct King Cross.
310, direct King Cross.
I think we've got everything else sorted that we need. Lovely, yes we do. I've also got these lovely views set up as well. So we got Alt 1, which is the rear, Alt 2, which is the front, and that's it. Need to do another one or another 2. Right, I don't know why the pushback's not doing anything. Stop the pushback. Set parking brake, I guess. Right, let's get engine 2 started up. Happy days, everybody looks A-OK. Wonderful. We shall get rid of this then. We shall close the flight plan, set that to GPS. Gonna set the altitude. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Where is my... Oh, here. Being a bit silly there. 11,000 feet. So, we are also gonna want... I know it's here somewhere. No, it's here somewhere. No, it's here somewhere. Anti-collision light is on rotating, that's fine, happy days, and okay, I think we're good. Scottish, Logan Air 29 Echo Romeo is ready to taxi from stand at Aberdeen.
Logan 29 Echo Romeo, taxi holding point Mike 9, runway 16, so report ready for departure.
Taxi on board Mike, runway 16, and we'll advise when ready for departure. Logan Air 29 Echo Romeo, cheers. Right, happy days, let's open up the ground charts in Aberdeen. Away, away to ba 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 ba, away to ba 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 ba. Lovely.
Logan 29 Echo Romeo, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Excuse me. Right, let's get this bird moving then. Taxi light on. And start giving it some power.
Logan 24 Romeo Mike, turn left heading 360 degrees.
That's better.
Left heading 360 degrees. Logan 24 Romeo Mike.
Oh, that is some loudness in my ear. And that's the ground power unit. Get takeoff flaps set. Happy days, wonderful. I do love this aircraft a lot. I don't know why I'm doubting myself right now, but you know, we're gonna go with it. I'm just gonna check my audio. Happy days. It's wonderful. I do love this aircraft a lot. I don't know. Yeah, cool. I can hear myself. You guys can hear me. Everybody hates everything, and yeah, cool. Right. Oh, we're on mic at the moment. I think. I hope. I really, really hope, because that's embarrassing if not. Yeah, I think we are. Happy days. Wonderful. Oh, hello, Gary. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Right, let's run through before takeoff checklist, which I'm literally just gonna make up as we go. Fuel pumps get them on for the departure. We'll get the.
Okay, 24 Romeo Mike, turn left heading 300 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 27.
Get everything turned on already.
Left heading 300, clear ILS.
Hope you had a good day at work today, Gary. I'm gonna turn Vatsim up a little bit, and we're just gonna turn flight sim down just a little bit, just because it's obviously quite important we hear them. Right, everything's set. So GPS is armed on the tablet. We've got 11,000 feet plugged in here.
All stations, Scottish is closing. There is nothing further. Monitor Unicom. Goodbye.
Over to Unicom. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Until 558.
Oh well, let's just go then. We should still hopefully have Glasgow on. Oh wow. I'm good. Back into a door waiting to get loaded, rain pouring down like Noah's flood. I tell you. Yeah. Is it so do you own your own rig then, or do you work for a company? Right, let's go. Skidaddle skadoodle. Stand on the brakes. Release. Everything's pretty stable. Happy days, and away we go. It's a bit crosswindy today. This aircraft is very, very light on the controls. Right, positive rate. No, not positive rate. Let's get up. Happy days. Gear up. Haha, beautiful. 300 feet. Still climbing nicely. It's the best way to be. So about 10 degrees nose up. Approaching 1,000 feet, I feel confident, so let's take the... We're actually in the red. At full throttle today. I don't think. Are we? A little bit. We'll bring it back just a tad. Right, and let's get the flight directors on. We'll get it on nav mode, and we'll get altitude on as well. We'll get that raised up as well. Autopilot should be coming on now. Wonderful. Continue this up to 11,000. And we'll get vertical speed about 1,000. We'll get that engaged, sorry. About 1,200 feet per minute. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Right, so we are currently climbing through 2,000 feet. That's absolutely fine. Probably climb a little bit faster. Right, so we are proceeding direct to Glasgow, and then that's going to take us down to Perth. So what we need to do now is we need to set up the approach for Edinburgh. For Glasgow. Don't know why, every time I come online, Vatsim always goes offline. Drive for a company, currently a 26-foot straight truck. Oh, okay, so like a rigid truck. Not a... Well, we call it an Arctic, you guys call it an 18-wheeler? I think? I don't know. Menu. Let's get select approach. And I think what it wants us to do is select the ILS runway 23. So that's fine if we do that. No, it still won't. Right. Looks like I'm going to have to do the unthinkable, and I'm going to have to put in the waypoints of the approach manually, which is fine. So if we go Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot, and we open up the charts, and we can then go approach DME 2323. That's just a DME, isn't it? That's runway 05. That's no use to me. That's no use to me. That's no use to me. Oh dear. Perth, 1 Golf, RNAV. Right, okay, so from Perth, we're going to go to Grice. And then we're going to go to GRICE. Don't tell me Perth's gone off, Glasgow's gone off as well. No way, come on. Everything's gone off. As soon as I get airborne, everything goes off. Really? Oh well, looks like I'll have to take Vatsim out of this title. Right, let's get in and get this approach keyed in then. Not that it really matters anymore, because I can do whatever I want, but hey-ho. Right. So, let's activate cursor. First of all, let's get down and in front of it. Alright, Perth. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to overwrite Perth with... what was it again? We want to put in... GRICE. So... Nope. What? I've left the starter on, haven't I? There we are. All the time. Right, Oh, there we are. GRI. Oh, okay. GRICE. There we are. That one, I presume. Yes. If I zoom out. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. And then, so we go back to flight plan. Oh, why are we turning? Oh, it's because the autopilot disconnected because the power went off. That was a close one. We're also going to slow our rate of climb just because we're getting quite high, so we don't want to lose too much more airspeed. Right, so then from Grice, we want to push cursor. We want to go to STIRA. So, not that one. LMNOPQRS S, and then we want to go T. It was IRA. Exactly. I was wondering what phrase you would use. I knew it probably wasn't straight truck. I think rigid is a little bit better since it lets you know that there's no combination of swivel in the middle. Yeah. No. So I'm going for my truck license at the moment because what I used to drive. Mind I was saying yesterday. I drove long haul. I drove long haul in things like. What would you call them? Box vans. So I literally drove vehicles up to 3.5 ton, stupid miles a day. STR. Oh, there it was. STR. But no, I love driving. I'd love to get back on the road, but I know as soon as I do that, that's basically like goodbye rest of life, you know. Because I'd go out and I'd do, I don't know what you guys call it, but we call it tramping here. So I don't know if they call it like stayaways, but you know, so you go out for like 5 days and come back. I need my chart back. Where is it? Yeah, that's what I do. I use Game Pass as well. STI. Ah, did it wrong. STI. I've gone the wrong way as well. Oh well, might as well keep going. STHI. Oh, and then RA. Oh, there we are. Alright, there we are. Stirrer, and then hopefully we can just go into here, menu, select arrival. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I was just in the wrong thing. That's all it was. Oh. Oh well. Look, there it is, Perth 1 Golf. Hey, look on the bright side. I'm getting practice in with getting practice with putting all the information in. Runway 23. There we are. And we'll load that in, and then it's just going to make a mess, isn't it? Because it's got to have Perth, Grice, and then Stirrer, and then it's going to have Perth, Grice, Stirrer. Jeez. Oopsies. Let's see. It doesn't look too messed up, does it? No, I don't think so. But one way to find out, I guess. Oh, well, let's have a look, see what the... Oh, look at it. So pretty. I can't believe, though, I, like, come on to do, like, a Vatsim flight, and I've got everything set up, and it's going well, and then as soon as I get to, like, the hold short point on the runway, he goes, Scottish is going offline. Could have at least given me my... Could have at least given me my takeoff clearance. Good reflex. Yeah, well... Oh, dear. But how long have you been driving for, then? Because, you know, it's always fun to find out. Right, so it says we're going to arrive in about 40 minutes. That's us at... Excuse me. Stop climbing. You want to come back down a little bit, you naughty thing? Oh, good reflexes. Was that for the autopilot disconnecting? Is there anything on that we don't need to be on? Yes, landing lights, taxi lights. Oh, fair enough. Oh, just look at it. I just love it so much. I just love the reflection, you know. You can see the clouds are on the same level as you. You can see the ground underneath you, you know. And when you're on the ground, you can see the actual ground reflecting mainly, and then the clouds up here in the sky, and it's just so beautiful. But no, that's the other thing. I've been asked, I've been told to put together a list of all the different add-ons I use for Microsoft Flight Sim. So I think that could be something that we do. Because I mean, how long have we got? We've got about 37 minutes. So what's that? About 20 minutes before we have to start descending. Yeah, I think that's something. So if we go Excel spreadsheet, lovely. Can't beat a good Excel. I will, however, put us on a nice wing view. We'll look on the engine because the engine's beautiful. OTR over the road, yeah. So add-on name. Payware or freeware. And then we've got score. Link. So the first thing we use is the fly-by-wire A32NX. Freeware. 5 out of 5. No, not 5th of May. I just want general. No, I don't want a number like that either. 5 out of 5. And then what else do we use? We use the next flying and entertainment with my passenger, yeah. Where the Emb-110 by next gen sim. It is next gen sim, isn't it? Next gen simulations, yeah. Pay where? 4 out of 5. In fact, actually, why don't I just use stars? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next gen simulations and product. You can go in there. Gatwick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stars for Gatwick, and that's going to be freeware. So you've been driving since 2015, but you've had your license since 07. Ah, that's pretty cool. Disconnect. Oh, where have I gone? Oh, we're in some clouds now, boys. Oh, not anymore. Oh dear. I suppose is disconnect, is that referring to Vatsim? There's nobody online, so might as well anyway. So we're going to start our descent around about Stirling, I think. Or just before Stirling. That's payware. We're going to give this 4 stars. Black box simulations. But I'm going to put down. What do you need from X-Plane 12 to keep you in the fold? So, my thing is, right, I do a lot of flying, and I used to do a lot of flying IRL, so simming was always just, I can fly, you know, I can fly a Comanche in real life, I can fly a Dreamliner on my computer, you know, and some of the skills do transfer, like the confidence when speaking to air traffic control, all of that fun stuff, it all transfers over. But for me, I would just love something as beautiful as this, right? And I know it's not even that pretty on my machine because my machine's not that great. But I'd love something as amazing, graphically stunning as this, and it feels realistic. That would be my. It wouldn't even have to be as graphically stunning. If it was just. X-Plane at the moment, just for me, looks a little bit too plastic. And I mean, this does too sometimes in some ways, but if it just had that little bit more, you know, if it just had that little bit of an edge, not even an edge over Microsoft Flight Sim, because I think Microsoft Flight Sim will always be this is the best looking sim, you know, it is stunning. But if it was just realistic, you know, if it just felt like I was flying a plane. And I mean, some of the developers, they're doing that themselves, you know, so some of the planes, it actually feels like some of the planes. So the Britten-Norman Islander, it feels like you're flying a Britten-Norman Islander. I only know this because I've been on, well, I did a circuit in one, that was about it. But, you know, it feels point for point pretty much like the sim. And, you know, but then you jump into something like this. Obviously, I have no hands-on experience with this, but let me just disconnect autopilot really quickly. right? And I'm going to go hard over. See, that just feels a little bit too sharp for being up at 11,000 feet. You know, and yeah, okay, I know we've got quite a lot of airflow over the wings. We're doing 180 knots, but, you know, it still just feels that little bit too sharp. And then, of course, you've got your really sharp aircraft. You've got your 172, you've got your 152. You know, they're okay. They came with the sim, their default, they're okay. Now you've got the likes of Just Flight. So they've released a couple of general aviation aircraft, and they feel amazing. I don't have them because they're expensive. Oh, thanks, Gary. You know, I don't have them because they're quite expensive, but they just feel great. And that's the thing. X-Plane, the whole physics, everything is built into the sim. You can't make a plane in X-Plane. I've made a plane for X-Plane. It was a box with wings, and it worked until you wanted to pitch up, pitch down, turn left or right, you know. And that was X-Plane 10, you know, so it works in the sim because it's already built in. That's the thing, you can't get around, you can't, you know, make some really shoddy, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some shoddy aircraft for X-Plane, but it's not the sim's fault. Yeah, no, the power cut out earlier, that was, so basically I left the starter switch on up here, and the aircraft will go for so long. Normally, if I leave both on by accident, it'll cut out by the time I'm holding short of the runway, and I'll go, what's going on? Because I did that the other day. And, but no, I only left one on, so it lasted a little bit longer. But, you know, and I think that comes from having a lot of hands-on experience in real life as well, because as soon as the screens went off, I went, power's gone. What could be wrong with it? But first of all, what state's the plane in, because the power's gone, so the autopilot's out. You know, and it's just those little things that I think it's just the way of thinking once you've actually flown a lot in real life as well. Because I mean, the difference is, if this crashes into the ground, I can get up and go make another cup of tea. You know, if I crash into the ground when I'm sat in a real plane, you know, doing flight training, yes, okay, I've got an instructor there, but you know, you've got to think about it like this is it. You know, you got to go through everything. I once almost had an accident. I was flying a glider. I was up on the hill, roughly about 5 miles away from the airfield. I was soaring about 3,000 feet, and suddenly a storm came in. I was sleep deprived. I hadn't had a good night's sleep the night before, but it was amazing flying conditions when I took off. And I said, right, that's it, I'm going for my 5-hour solo. So the 5-hour solo is something you work towards to get your silver badge in the UK for flying. And I said, right, that's it, I'm going for it. And I was flying, it was great. I was extremely tired, but I was dealing with it. And I just said, you know, it's what was I saying, sorry, and it just, you know, I was just flying, and it's fine because I went onto autopilot in my brain, you know, flying around, soaring on the hill, got to about an hour and a half, weather front came in, so I went and hid in a little valley, which was fine, the weather went over, so I tried to get out of where I was, couldn't, another weather front came in, straight in the valley that I was in an aircraft called the Anastia. Now, when it rains on those gliders' wings, the gliders turn into bricks. So I started panicking. I had what I call chimp brain. It's like chimpanzee. Immediately started rushing back to the airfield. I was about 15. Rushing back to the airfield, fast as I could possibly fly. Flew overhead the airfield about 200 feet. And doing about 110, 120 knots maybe. And then picked the nose up and did almost like a chantel over the end of the runway, came in and landed. Now, if I had been going 5 knots slower, I would have spun that aircraft into the ground from about 500 feet, and I would have hit the ground nose first. And of course, with the glider, you're sat right in the nose, so that probably would have been bye-bye. You know, so since then, it's just my brain's been wired to think about it logically. It looks 2016. X-Plane 12 looked like Orbex got hold of it. I would be happy. Yeah, if Orbex got hold of it, then that would be absolutely brilliant. I honestly contemplated going back to P3D. Actually, this is only the other day, because P3D, you know, Coronado, you've got your Saab 340s, you've got everything that I've got in this sim, and 100 times more. But it's just like, no, can't do it because you need Orbex. I've got Orbex Global, UK, Scotland, blah blah blah. But you know, and it's so much money, you know, and I'm not made of money. I'm unemployed at the moment, because I had to leave my job due to problems at work. But you know, it's just so much money, and yeah, it doesn't help that the market at the moment for hiring people is, let's just say I can't even get a job as a hotel porter. Oh, we're just soaring above the clouds. It's great. Right, so 11,000 feet. We've got 25 minutes to run. Lovely. Let's see if I missed anything you've said. Good reflex. When would you? Looks like 2016. Explain. Yeah. No. If Orbit's got hold of Explain and said, look, we'll give everybody global from the get-go, then bam, wonderful, brilliant. Night lighting is superb. Everything else is brilliant. You know, you can't get much better than Orbex, really. But yeah, no, I mean it's just such a we've frozen. We're back. It's just such a weird time for the simulator industry, I think, because it's like everybody wants to do so much, and there's only so much everybody can do, and everybody's annoyed because there aren't as many aircraft for Microsoft Flight Sim, and there's not this and there's not that, but it'll all come with time. We're getting up to 2 years now since the release, and we've still, well, as of today, we've not got PMDG. We've not got, we've got the PMDG DC6, no, 3, 4, something, but we've not got the 7.3 in the sim yet. A decent one. We've not got decent long-haul aircraft that don't come with the sim, so we've got the 7.8. It functions. That's the only reason why I don't do long flights, because number one, I don't see the point in paying 80 quid or something to get it on top of paying £9 a month for a functioning aircraft when PMDG is coming out at some point this week, hopefully, and it's going to be superb, and it's probably going to cost about the same. But no, and it's just, you know, it's been 2 years. We don't have PMDG. We don't have the Dash 8 Q400. I love the Dash 8. Absolutely love it. In fact, I streamed it almost exclusively back 4 or 5 years ago, and it was just my favourite. The flyby colours, you know, doing the short hops up and down. You know, Isle of Man to not Dublin, Manchester to the Isle of Man to Belfast. Belfast to Glasgow, Glasgow to Stornoway, Stornoway to Aberdeen, Aberdeen to Birmingham, Birmingham to Jersey. You know, it's just all those little short flights, and they were just brilliant, you know. And this is as close as we've got. Now, I like this aircraft. I think it's great. The frames are a bit shoddy, but at the end of the day, that's all my real concern is. It's not quite as fast as the Dash 8, but yeah, it'll do. Right, we're 23 minutes from arriving, so we'll give it another 5 minutes and we'll start descending. Wow, sorry. Yeah, no, I went on a bit of a rant there. Sorry about that. I'll be quiet then, it's fine. I understand. Right, let's get another couple of views set up. So let's do this side. So, So Control Alt 3, and then we'll come down. Come right to the very back of the aircraft. The last window. We're gonna hit the wall. There it is. Right, so this is the baggage compartment. So we can just pretend this is. I don't like that view. Let's come forward a window. What about this one? Yeah, I like that. Cool. Control Alt 4. So if we go Alt 3, Alt 4, Alt 1, Alt 2. Happy days. And now I'm what? What the fuck? Wait, what? Hello? What are we doing here? I know exactly what it's doing here, and I do not condone it. So we're gonna press Z. So it is trying to send us back to Perth for that arrival. I remember now. We probably should have started descending a while ago. So with that, I'm gonna kill some of the power. I didn't even think to see if that could have been it. So I thought, oh, it shouldn't be 20 minutes still. Right, I could go pop a Foxtrot. Activate. Right, we can get autopilot turned back on now. We are 7 minutes from arrival, so let's kill the power. We're going to change this to 2,000 feet. And we're going to engage the vertical speed and set it to 14 down. And we really are going to kill the speed. Oh dear. That's also what I'm hoping for with X-Plane 12. Maybe less lipstick on a pig. Tired of scenery upgrades. Hope you find something soon. Yeah. Oh dude, I'm dying. It's absolutely killer at this stage. But hey, you know, these things are sent to try us, aren't they? I mean, I've applied for, I'm looking on LinkedIn and Indeed, right? On Indeed, it doesn't even tell me how many jobs I've applied for now. It just says 99 plus. Right, 10,000 feet, we'll get the lights on. We could actually get rid of the panel lights now and the cockpit lights. Gives us another couple of frames. Let's go to one of our new views. Ooh, look at that. It's delicious. So, what I think we should do now is flight plan. Go down to Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. We're going to select approach. ILS 23. We don't want to go overhead. GLW. Where is GLW? I know it's going to be Glasgow, but wonder where exactly in Glasgow it is. GLW. That's in the United States, apparently. What about this one? GLW. It's a Navaid, and it is. Yeah, they're both basically in the same place. Okay, let's just activate it. Right, close flight plan, open it back up again, and wow, what is it trying to get us to do now? Approach ILS 23, user to GLW. I don't want to do that. I just want to go direct to CF23. Can I do that? Surely. It's going to be like, don't call me Shirley. Right, so if I go enter. Of course not. Of course not. Alright, flight plan. CF23. Enter on that. Direct to that. What about if I do C? This is so not gonna work. C, D, E, F, G, H. There we are. CF. This really just isn't. No, I need to go the other way. 23. Please, please work. Is that it? It is. That is brilliant. We're really cutting the power now. In fact, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a quick autopilot break. No, feel free to rant away. Oh, thank you so much. But no, it's just, you know, it is what it is, and it's like, you and I can't change that, you know. Yes. Oh, yes. So when I was about 15, 16, I started a virtual airline, and it was called SNAV, right? SNAV. So it's a Scottish national airline, virtual, right? And yeah, so I started SNAV, and it was great. Loved it. Loved every second of it. And we had A318s. We had a fleet of them, right? We operated out of Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, and Inverness. Now, with an A318, you can quite easily get from New York. And Washington was a little bit of a push, but you could do it. New York and Washington to Inverness. Now, obviously, you could never get it out of there with enough fuel, but we did, in fact, manage to. We stopped off in Shannon on the way, just like Speedbird 1 used to when it was an A318 out of London City Airport, which is something I'm very sad that I'll never get to fly on, actually. There we are. So we're just coming down 4,000 feet now. So at the moment we're descending, 1,400 a minute? So that means we'll be 3,000 by CF23. Whee! And if I manage to slow us down a little bit more, we'll be able to get a little bit more out of it. Yeah, and the 737-600, so SNAV operated the 736, the A318, and had a couple of 777-300 ERs for Glasgow and Edinburgh, and A320s, and 737-800s. The 777s would do like Dubai and JFK from Edinburgh and Glasgow, and then everything else would do. Ooh, hello ground. And then Inverness would have the A318s and things like that. It was just great. And the 737-600s, they would go to Innsbruck from Glasgow, and they would also do Jersey from Aberdeen. It was great fun. It's just stupid. Like, that information, I've not used that information since I was 16 years old, and then there we go, regurgitated all for something on YouTube, it's just like, what? Mental. And we were on Vatsim and everything. Ooh, I knew there was a mountain here somewhere. As long as we don't descend anymore, that's fine. It's fine, we won't be. Hello, ground! So, we've got the landing lights on, taxi lights on, everything else is on. Cabin lights are off, we don't need them. Cool, whatever. Don't know what that one does, but we'll find out one day, I guess. So, that is us. We are now turning for finals for yeah, we were a little bit low. Nobody tell the CAA, okay? Oh dear. 2,200 feet. Why has it dropped us down to 2,000 feet? Naughty things. Naughty things. Right. Okay. Right. I know we don't really need to be climbing at this point, but that's awfully close. Hey ho. Alright, so here is Glasgow coming up. And here we go. So it's keeping us on track with the runway. We're still technically too low, but that's okay. We'll just hold here until we're not anymore. Runway 23, got 8 nautical miles to run. What are we doing speed wise? Well, alright, hanging around 140 knots. Get 1 notch of flaps down. And still too high, apparently. That's in op. fine. We won't worry with that at the moment then. And there we are. Let's so we're gonna let it drop us down to 200 feet AGL. Absolutely not. 800 feet per minute should be a-okay. Because, oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll... Absolutely not. We'll try 500. Just for now. See what it's like. Right. It would be nice if I could get the ILS to work on this, but hey ho. Oh, those weren't armed. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, I would need a degree on this aircraft to get the ILS to work, I think. Take a little bit of power away. A little bit. And then we'll drop another flap. And how far away are we? We are 5 miles. So... Oh, wow. Here comes the gear. That is absolutely beautiful. We're going to get another notch of flaps down and we're going to get some more power back on. Just because as soon as we drop that power down, we're also going to add another 600 feet, sorry, another 100 feet per minute. We're going to save this screenshot I just took. I would have gone on to IVAO, but there was nobody on. And then I got on to Vatsim, and then as soon as I got on, everybody left. Right, log, GLA, app, go. I don't know how Joya takes so many screenshots so quickly, because I struggle with, like, 2 or 3, you know. Right, here's another nice one. Print screen, keep canvas size, shrink it down. Oh, not quite that much. Save as, app 2, and then we're gonna go, oh, which button is it to get me back? This one. Mental mind fog for a second then. Oh, hello, Troy. I didn't even see it was you. I just saw somebody texted IVAO. Oh dear, how's it going? I'm gonna take over the aircraft control now for a nice buttery landing. Right. Oh dear. My aircraft. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh, there we are. There's that speed dropping with the last notch of flaps going in. Completely far too late because somebody was too busy taking screenshots. I flew on the A380 on April 25th. Alright, Joya, you don't have to rub it in. I know what you gallivant and get up to, but still, no need to rub it in. Speed on, we're getting close to the bottom of the barrel here. Oh God, you feel every little bit of weather in this aircraft, honestly. Takes some of the power away, not all of it. Turboprop, leave it on until you're literally feet above the runway and cut it. And we're on the ground. Whee! Happy days. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Oh, we don't need to use thrust reversers here. We're already down at 50 knots. In fact, we barely even need to use any brakes. Wow. I've not touched the brakes once, and here we go. We're just exiting nicely. Joya has just come into my channel to wipe in everybody's faces that he's, at the moment, I think the largest YouTuber within the Microsoft Flight Sim community. That's all he's done right now. That's literally all he's doing. Right, we're going to get the beacons on to rotate only. We're going to leave taxi lights on. We're going to turn the the landing lights off. We're going to keep going. Right, Joya, where am I parking? Because you've flown Loganair out of Glasgow. I think we're gonna park right over, just over there. That'll do nicely. Right, we'll get the flight directors off. That wasn't a flight director. Yes, it was. That was a yaw dampener. Flight director. God, you really feel every little thing with this aircraft. Ah, dear. Right, we're gonna park over here. Nice, nice jetway for the little E-110. We're gonna stop here. Parking brake set. Inertial separation off. We'll get the inverters off, and we'll get the generators off as well. And then what we'll do is we will bring the props down, and then we'll bring the mixture down. Wonderful. And Joya, you'll be pleased that I've learnt how to do the quick views now. Apart from I can't get it to work in the 320, but oh well. Right, okay, so that is it. Basically good to that's alright. You feel sorry for the passengers who'll need to clear customs with or without their passports. That's alright, they'll just have to declare themselves back into the country. You know, Aberdeen is basically like a different country anyway when it comes to flying internally within Scotland. I'll get the seatbelt signs off, and we'll get the beacon light off and taxi light off as well. Wonderful. And I suppose for our non-existent passengers, we will turn on the cabin lights as well. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. They can see what they want to do. Either that, we just get them to walk around the terminal building. It's not that far, is it? Alright, we'll get the wheel chocks, cones at the end. We don't need that. We'll get this, and we'll get this. And then the PMS 50 GTN. What is this? But yeah, so that is the first flight sorted. Very nice indeed. But yeah, no, well, that's basically it, guys. That's another hour and 4 minute stream done. All ready for the lovely YouTube algorithm to pick up on. Disappointed you're not putting on a thick Scottish accent for the Loganair trips. I duck and fit you're talking about. Because, like, Ken, we've flown out of Aberdeen, so, like, you can't get much more Scottish. Scottish. I don't do Scottish accents, Joya. You should know this. But yeah, no, I can't do a Scottish accent. If I do a Scottish accent, I just get punched. Honestly, why is our strobe light on? That is me, isn't it? I see you. See you there, flashing away. Why are you flashing? I turned you off. Hang on. Still not figuring out how to go from cockpit to showcase without doing it that way. Right, strobe. So yeah, anti-collision lights off. That's them on now. Dude, you're literally from Scotland. Excuse me. Oh dear. We'll get all of this turned off. We'll get the aircraft basically shut down. Boom. That was a flight time of 42 minutes and 16 seconds. Wonderful. Oh, all the cabin lights have turned off. Of course they have, because I've turned it off. Right. Thank you very much for popping in, everybody. Thank you very much, Joya, for making a show. Always means a lot. Press the insert key to switch from cockpit to showcase. Sorry? I don't have one. Oh, I do. Oh. This changes everything. This changes everything. I've never known how to do that. Yeah, but is it though? If I turn off all the lights. I turned off all the lights and everything seems to have gone off, which is great, apart from the internal lights, but hey ho. Also, what is that? Excuse me? Hello? Sorry guys, we don't need navigation lights, we just strap her to the roof. Excuse me. Right, it's a transit van. Right. Want a route idea. Ryanair's first aircraft out of Waterford to Gatwick was on a Embraer 110. Alright, well, I will hold you to the same standards as everybody else. If you want me to do a flight, then you can put it on my Discord. Discord link down below. Alright, well, thanks very much for popping in, everybody. Thank you very much, Joya. Thank you very much, Gary, for coming in. It's been great speaking to both of you, as always. If you're watching this later on, please remember to give a like and subscribe. I know it's really cheesy, and I hate saying it, but it helps. And, hey, I'm unemployed, so it's a morale boost. So, yeah. Thanks very much for watching, everybody, and we shall see you later on. Cheers now. Bye-bye.